Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. In today's video, we're here to talk about adjustments big time, alright? So, as you can see by the title, what this is mostly about is sticking to your game plan, even though you feel like things may be going against you. Real quick intro, so Kitchen's on a play sharp with block takeover, Apollo's on a two-way sharp with playmaker takeover, and then I'm on my finisher. They got a rim sharp, rebounding wing, pure play. So anyway, the topic of the video, sticking to your game plan even though things may be going against you and not in your favor, but also the quickness and willingness to make adjustments. Now, you're going to see early on, I wasn't using defensive leader because I was like, I was trying to use pogo, but honestly, I'm starting to realize defensive leader versus pogo is on the 3v3 in the stage. I think it's a must to use defensive leader, and honestly, in my own aspect of evaluating what badges I should have, I think defensive leader is much more important than pogo stick. So I'm going to explain. My ability to be able to see if the big can shoot and how good the big can shoot, and even just the other people on the court, is pretty important. Not to mention the fact that I can then kind of help Apollo and Kitchen with their with the defense. You see right here, I'm just playing horrible early on. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty bad. Now the whole topic of this video again was, like I said, to stick to your guns when things are going wrong, but also the fact that if you feel like you need to make an adjustment, you see bad take by him though. Even on blinking red, I get like really good contest on that. But I try to help on the drive. I just give up the wing. So I'm gonna explain too. A lot of the times in Pro-Am, we'll do this, right? Apollo will play halvesies between both these guys when I help like that, and then I can recover and get out to whichever one he doesn't go to, and it buys me more time to get out to the perimeter. Keep that in mind for anybody who wants to maybe play like this, where you play a lot more aggressive healthy on the drives when they have a pick and pop big. But as you can see, dude's coming out spraying early on. He was a major key to this game, and I want to get out of the way too. I was talking about in yesterday's vid how I was kind of talking down on the bigs, like the big bigs in the threes. Listen, the rim sharps, they're not horrible, all right? The mobility is still really bad, and you're going to see that toward the later part of this game. But in this early part, he was out here just dominating this game. Like I was making no impact to this game at all, and he was making all the impact. So it was a tough sequence right here. So Kitchen gets the full switch right here. So as you can see, whenever we get this, instead of me babying the guard, I'm gonna fake the screen and cut straight in. So if anybody has been with the channel for a while, you guys know this. Obviously, the rescreen slips are literally, I think, my calling card. It's like my literal like thing that defines the way I play. I think it's pretty simple like that. Now, obviously, it's a little different in the ISO with the slasher. That's not really my calling card, but I will say I feel like my signature move, if you will. So right here, again. This is what, now I'm going to explain too, because me and Apollo weren't on the same page with this. Normally what I like to do, and I feel like maybe that was a horrible situation to do it. So again, a lot of you guys tell me like to post the mishaps and like to learn from my mistakes, if you will, like that you guys want to learn from my mistakes and give my insight on what I've been doing wrong. So right there, I feel like that was probably a bad time for me to do it, but a way that I would like to play defense against these guys, because I'm able to switch on to these guards if I need to, and I feel like both of our guards are able to switch on to rim sharps if they need to as well. So what I would like to do is when they run that pick and pop but with a drive, then I want to pick up for the drive and then take the guard, and whichever one of my guards takes the pick and pop big man. So anyway, just some insight on that. So now we have adjusted. We have all of these defensive adjustments the way we want it. You're going to see we're playing that exact defense I'm talking about now. But you see, that's a tough time. I'm going to explain that too. I'm going to run that back and just kind of detail that a little bit. So this is a really tough time to do exactly what I'm talking about. When they pop away to like this strong side, obviously this is like, I can't help on this. Like he's too deep in the paint off the hezzy already. And then look at how far away the rim sharp is too. That's a great offense by them. It's actually like impossible for me to help right there. Now you see Kitch was ready to play halvesies off that corner. That's a big thing as well. Now in Pro-Am, obviously it's a bit easier to do that, and I think it's pretty tough. And you see again, we probably could have had the cut right there, but now, and sorry to kind of get off the topic of my whole Pro-Am thing, there's just less help defenders is all, so I can't expect like such good help D. Now Apollo gets open, he has the big man on him. You're gonna see Kitchen spaces this out a little bit because it's as simple as fake the screen, let the guard think that he can switch back. I get some BS layup, but let the guard think he can switch back to Apollo because he doesn't want to be on me. It's simple as that. So I was able to get the easy rescreen and slip. You see right here, again, Rimsharp taking up some bad shot. I get the good shot contest and the rebound, and that's great for my takeover. Now we're back in business, all right? Like I said, you got to stick to your game plan. As you can tell, I already have 8 points. So clearly, like, forcing threes is not what we did to get back in this game. Now, right there, good defense. It's just Apollo didn't really get to where he needed to be at the right time, and honestly that's also a result of them playing good offense. You can see the way this guard was getting away from the whole action of the pick and pop. It was making us think they were really going to do that, but really what was happening was they were just kind of like isoing essentially with just like a single screen. Basically, it's hard to explain. You see right here, I'm trying to run that off ball, the big man steps up. Now we're getting into our regular 2-man pick and roll. Kitchen playing some good offense right here. Honestly, pretty crazy though. Like, it's pretty insane I was able to finish that. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like they may have nerfed lobs a little bit. But maybe then again, like, I was just catching some really contested ones on the day that I was thinking this was a thing. Now you're gonna see, boom, they're running this pick and pop again. I'm ready to pick up on this drive, but again, we're kind of in no man's land. Now I'm back up. He takes the bad contested shot. Honestly, things are setting in properly now. It's 13-13. You can see I get the crazy, probably illegal screen, not gonna lie, 16-13. And honestly, these guys weren't even like the highest level of comp either. So in the first place, it's kind of like not, I'm not gonna say it's embarrassing, because anybody that's competent can win games in this game. That's just how it is. But so I'm not gonna say it's embarrassing that we were down to these guys so much, but honestly we should have been winning this, and we were just kind of playing a bad game early on. You see, boom, fake pass, get the big reel in. I'll go ahead and break that down too. I know a lot of you guys really appreciate these little mental aspects of my game and kind of sharing with you guys what I know. So you're gonna see Kitchen, he just forces the ball to like be picked up, yada yada. Long story short, we got me holding the ball. I hit this fake pass to try to get the guard stuck on him. I don't even get him stuck, but generally you'll see these bigs sometimes out of instinct kind of just step up because they know they got to stop that three. Now if he don't step up, then it's a pretty easy three-pointer if he does get stuck. Now you see this guy bites down on the drive. I don't think he should have done that. Honestly, I think that's the thing that sets these guys apart from, like, you know, the elite players. And honestly, that probably sets me apart, because you can see me helping on the drive way too much this game as well. And you see right here, full switch, boom. That's what I've been like kind of expecting for the most part early on in this game. When they run like the double pick and pop, honestly, I feel like you have no choice but to switch. And having a mobile big on the backside as well as a guard that feels comfortable defending bigs, that's pretty key as far as playing this pick and pop stuff. You got to be comfortable with your matchups, no matter what, 1 through 3. Like, your point guard has to be comfortable guarding bigs. Your bigs have to be comfortable guarding point guards. It's simple as that. Right here, you see Kitchen hops out to this deep wing right there. I really do appreciate that because I'm out here struggling as far as getting back out to the perimeter. And then right here, we're looking to switch it back at any given moment that we can, but they're just keeping this spaced out so well. So anyway, he gets the post fade, gets that to drop. 17-19, we gotta capitalize here, and honestly, tough sequence right here because we actually don't capitalize. Now Kitchen gets this to the right wing over here, and then honestly, it's so weird that we were just like stalling out so bad. You see this stupid dribbling aspect, boom, it hits him with some nonsense, and then he has to go out of bounds. 17-19 again, and now, bro, dude's shredding out here in the corner. He honestly could have pulled that, but I'm sure they were fiending the three-pointer a little bit. Still wanted to get their opportunity at it, and takes a bad shot. Dude shoves me on the rebound. I'm pretty sure that's Worm doing its quote-unquote good duty. It gave me a wide open rebound. But anyway, another thing to talk about, like I said, was just the whole like lack of importance from the bigs. You're gonna see I was 5 for 5, yes, but also let's keep in mind that the most of the time that I'm gonna score is just when they let me. I have to make a really big impact on defense, and the fact of the matter is, when they have rim sharps or just anybody that can shoot, I'm not always at the hoop and like there to rebound. So, long story short, when I talk about bigs are like kind of not anymore belonging on the threes, I feel like first of all they never did. I'll just put it like that. If you're super tall and lacking mobility in the pick and roll help defense, or lacking ability to guard the point guards when you get put in those pick and pops and you have to switch, honestly, it's just a liability. Now, I'm glad my guy has the mobility, but he doesn't have the shooting. If I can get away with games like this, it does work. But like you can see, they shot 7 for 15. Still had 1 turnover as well. We shot 9 for 10 and had 2 turnovers, but regardless, we had 1 more three-pointer than them too, and then the rebounds, we weren't too down on the count, but like I said, it's a tough life out here with with an inside big on the 3v3 court. But like I said, we stuck to our game plan. We were able to come back off just our regular 2s if they gave us that, or the wide open 3s when they gave us that as well. Now, real quick, I'm gonna make a cut and we're gonna talk for just a minute, and I'm gonna give it some detail as to some stuff with the Pro-Am team for anybody that's curious. Okay, so we're here to talk about the Pro-Am a little bit as we wrap up this video. So as you guys can see, we're nowhere to be found on leaderboard. You've probably been wondering this for like 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't made a Pro-Am vid in a while. I want to explain. We have a new team philosophy. I really wish we could have held this #1 spot till the end of the season, just not played much at all. But honestly, that's not the right way to do it. We didn't deserve that top spot anyway if we were only going to play 40 Pro-Am games and just have more 5v5 or 3v3 Pro-Am, like a better record than everybody on that. So anyway, long story short, I disbanded the team probably 2 to 3 weeks ago. We weren't playing as much as I wanted us to. I felt like we were just forcing our backup lineups to play against the sweatiest of all sweaties, and that was not going to go very well. We probably lost like 1 or 2 more games, and honestly, I probably overreacted a little bit, and I feel like just as a team, we probably overreacted a little bit, and probably reset unknowingly that it was going to be kind of super boring early on. So anyway, there's the season rankings. This is the current team right now. I have Cook hosting it. I don't really want to host the current team, just at the fact that I'd like to be able to fly around to play some 3v3 Pro-Am if I'm not getting like park games and stuff. And then also want to maybe hop on other teams Pro-Am for just a game or two to like run with some comp guys, some like super, 2K league, or just maybe like if Joe wants to run Pro-Am or something like that and wants me to hop in there. But anyway, as you can see, we're 11-1 in the 5v5. They went 14-2 on the 3v3. I'm guessing they lost pretty recently here, but anyway, nah, just something that we're building back at again. I don't want to like make low competition Pro-Am games, so we're kind of building back up. What we're gonna end up having is Cook and Kitchen on /sharp point guards, and then me on my main player. And then honestly, the corners will just fill in with all these people that are willing to kind of play just in a moderation like role, you know what I mean? So just spot ups or something like that, or just honestly what they need to provide is the good defense as well. So anyway, just some kind of aspect as to what we're going to be looking for in this 5v5 Pro-Am team. And just saying also, just be patient. Maybe when the new season starts up, I'll make some Pro-Am vids. That should be in literally like a couple days. So just stay on the lookout for that. I wanted to like fill everybody in though, for all the people that have been wondering where the Pro-Am vids are at. I saw a lot of comments recently talking about it, so I just wanted to kind of detail that. So anyway, not to like end this video on a bad note, but basically what I'm saying is we're building it up again. It will be back. The Pro-Am vids, I promise, will be back eventually. It's just I want you guys to see us at our like strongest ability. I don't want you to see like kind of these like halfway lineups that we've been putting out lately. And like I said, no shade to like anybody, but I just felt like we weren't playing enough for my liking, and that if we were to like try to bring in this brand new lineup that's a completely different look from what we were doing before, that we would probably struggle quite a bit. And I just felt like it would be beneficial for us to play some lower competition while we aren't exactly on our best game. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Turn on them noties. Put Pro-Am in the comments if you made it to the end of the vid. I'd really appreciate that. You guys are showing the support that you made it all the way through here. But hey, other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed. And if we could get this to like 500 likes, I'd appreciate that. But anyway, other than that, hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.